In this next video, I want to show you how to add your picture. This is kind of a bonus feature that you can add to any PLR sales page or any sales page for that example, for that reason. And this process again will work for squeeze pages, download pages, whatever template you're working from. If you want to add in your picture, like a headshot, you can do that. Add in e-cover graphic. This process is the same. What you want to do is navigate to the place on your website. By using the scrolling menu, where you want to go, and make sure the cursor is set in there. So let's say by my name, I want to add in a picture. So I'm going to choose Insert Image. So I find where I want to place the image, and I'm going to choose Insert Image. And what I'm going to choose here is location. So I'm going to try to locate the image on my computer. So I'm in my pictures file, and let's go over here to where it says like sample pictures, and let's pull in the picture of like the koala. And alternate text, I would put in, your name here, and then your product name. Your product name. And right here, you're going to notice the width is like 1024 by 768. I want you to go ahead and click on Advanced Edit, or excuse me, not Advanced Edit, Appearance, Dimensions. There we go. Third time's a charm. So we'll click on Dimensions here, and we're going to choose Custom Size, and you want to go where it says Constrain. You want to put the width, a good width for like a picture, inserting your picture. It's probably going to be like 75, and it will automatically constrain it to 56 so it looks appropriate. And there you go. So there's a small picture. And if that's too small for you, then you can always adjust it. So let's say, okay, let's go with like 150. Let's make it look a little bit bigger than how I had it. There we go. That's a much, much better picture. Now, the only other thing you need to fix here is you're going to notice that this is actually feeding it when you actually double click on the image. And the reason I did it this way is because this is a very common mistake when you're trying to insert pictures into sales letters or sales pages, whether it's, any kind of PLR sales letter, is you'll notice here you've got like two dashes, a forward slash, and when you upload it to your website, that image will sometimes have a red X, meaning that image just will not load. And the reason is that this happens, and this is a very common mistake, it used to happen to me all the time, is that the image is not uploaded, is not being found on your web hosting server. So what I do is to get the picture, where I want the picture to go, I will actually, okay, so the first step you want to do is under image location, you want to highlight it, and you want to just delete the part behind it, so you just have the name, which would be like your name.jpg, and just click on OK. And what's going to happen is that image is not going to be there now. But what you want to do is open up your folder. So I'm going to go here to my pictures folder, and I'm going to scroll down here to where, to where this picture is at. So here's the koala picture. I'm going to right click on that, copy it, and we're going to take this picture to the folder of the mini site that I have this stored in. And so I could even store it right here with the actual file, or I could put it in the images file for easier, for easier access. And that might is going probably the best place. So I'm going to just paste that in there. Right click and I hit paste, and it pasted our nice friendly koala in there. And we're going to go right back in here to Composer. I'm going to double click on that image, and we're going to actually, since we added it into our image file folder, double click on the image, or it might be a red X depending on where it's at in your computer. And I'm going to go back to the file that I'm working in. So I'm going to go to squeeze page template. That's the folder I'm working in. And then I'm going to go to mini site for editing. Choose my mini site. So I'm just finding what I'm working on, and I've got my images folder here, and going to go to koala. So there it is, koala, and going to choose OK. The dimensions, those are all set as they should be, and now I'm going to click OK, and then just double click, and now it's showing up better as it should. So it's going to be stored in images. The reason I just did that is because, like I said, what's going to happen is now when you upload your website files, When you upload your website files, since the image that you're using, all the images that you are using are stored in your images folder, like there's a koala image, it is all going to load up correctly to your server. So it's all going to load up as it should. And so I wanted to, make sure I pointed that out to you. So that is how you can go ahead and make sure images are linked up. And this is the same exact process. Every time you want to add an image, you just, look for a spot on your computer where you want to place it. I encourage you to put the images into the proper folder, and then you can go ahead from there and, dump them into your sales page.